9451 Stoyer in Santee. Gonna go ahead and do a quick inspection here. And looking underneath the eaves are made up of fascia, and then the starter board or plank is what actually what it is here. These are rafter tails right here. For the most part, all the wood looks really good on this home, so that's a great sign. The wood is the unknown on a roofing project and sometimes can drive up the cost dramatically. We got an old unused riser right there, can be deleted when this roof gets redone. That was for the original electrical panel right there. You know what, I mean, it looks like some drips coming through right there, some staining on the underside of those planks, but I don't think the roof is leaking there. No reason to believe that it is, so maybe that's something else. Let's work quickly around this house, show you a couple things, but yeah, for the most part, this overhang looks pretty good. We got a 3-tab asphalt shingle. I would guesstimate that this roof is somewhere between 20 and 25 years old. It does have drip edge. That's only been used for about the last 25 years or so. The front of the house is north facing, so it's got the least amount of sun exposure and sun damage. So the front of the house looks halfway decent. It is a professional install. This step flashing I see down this little detail here, the row spacing, the shingle stagger, all that looks really good. The flashings look good. These marks at the front of the house were bundles of shingles used on the additions that sat up here for what looks to be a long time. Ridge caps are surprisingly still intact. We come to the back of the house, and now we see that the back of the house is south facing, and we got dramatically more wear and tear. The granules are all gone, tons of exposed fiberglass, and these shingles are definitely on their last leg and ready to be well past the point of ready to be changed. Looks like the addition, I'm guessing that these two were additions done at some point in the past, and there was just some extra product left up here. Skip the ridge caps. So when details like that are skipped, you start to kind of second guess the quality of the install. But in fact, the pattern, the stagger, the core spacing, all looks pretty darn good. We call this a California Valley, and I'm wondering how they got the newer shingles underneath the older shingles. Well, that overlap is correct. You want the larger roof plane that's going to have more water on it to overlap the smaller roof plane. So they did that correctly. And so these valleys look halfway decent. This is an architectural asphalt shingle, whereas this is a 3-tab. This will last longer, and I think there's still quite a bit of good life left in these shingles. We just need to clean up the ridge, put a ridge cap on, and then this chimney was never flashed properly. So unfortunately, I'm guessing there is some wood damage around this chimney, just because there's no counter flashing, there's no saddle metal, it definitely was not done right. So that's unfortunate. If we dig a little deeper and there is no damage, well then we can get some flashing in there without too much trouble. Flat section is gone too. Modified bitumen torch down, when it's done really well, might last 15 or 20 years. Only comes with a 10-year warranty. Looks like we got some ponding areas. Homeowner did mention a leak on the flat section, so it's pretty obvious that that's ready to go as well. But yeah, we could in fact salvage these two, what we call gables, and save some cost on this re-roof. But original part of the home, major part of the home, it is time. When the shingles get this far gone, they start to peel back and get broken off by the wind, and no telling when the next catastrophic failure will happen. So solar, what do they call it, solar tube, is still in really good shape. That can be reused. And hey, we even got some extra shingles up here. But decking is feels really good. It's what we call plank decking, and so the fact that there's not a lot of expected wood repair will help with the cost of this re-roof.